Hey guys, this is KaffeineGaming here, and welcome to the first episode of Persona 3 Portable. I've been waiting for this one for a while here. I'm going to go ahead and change some of the configuration. I'm going to be turning auto text on so that the voiced dialogue will go ahead and change as it requires. So I won't be controlling any of that. I'm going to make sure that the voices are on. I'm definitely going to be keeping cursor to memory, tactics to memory. I'm not going to be inverting, and I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get started here. So, welcome to the world of P3P. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you will be able to play a version very close to the original P3. Why are you staring at me like that? Cat is staring at me, creepily out of the corner of my eye. And she's sneaking, I don't know. We had to take her to the vet today, so she's a little freaked out. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She is also for veterans of P3 and P3 Fez who want a new perspective. So, essentially, there are three versions of this game, three basic versions of this game. There's the original P3, which is the original game. There's P3 Fez, which was re-released and has some additional stuff in it. And then there's P3P, which adds the new main character, and things are a little different. I'm not going to go over the differences too much, but maybe if people are interested in seeing, I will at least compare P3 Fez to, I'm thinking it's Fez, it's F-E-S. It looks like Fez to me. And P3P. In this game, or in this run-through, I'm going to be playing the female character. If you're interested in seeing the male character, I may do a second playthrough with him to show off the differences in social links, because there are a lot of differences. So, begin the story as a female main character? Yes, we're going to do that. Okay, difficulty of the storyline. What difficulty of the storyline? There's 5 here. So, you've got, so for Maniac here, which is kind of a new thing, nothing is carried over from one playthrough to the next. For hard, battles are difficult, more difficult than normal. Normal is normal. Easy, you can actually restart up to 10 times, and for beginner, you can restart up to 30 times when you fall in battle. But we're just going to be playing the normal version, and we should be good. Now, please enjoy the game. Characters' art and storylines depicted in this game are purely... Oh, well, sorry. Basically, nothing in this is, based off any real people. But they may seem like it. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Alright, that's not ominous. That's also not super ominous. That is a giant moon. What a way to start this game off, just by looking at the moon. Terminal station, evening. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out.
You should probably not do that.
No, I can't.
Alright, well, suicide's probably not the right way to go anyway. Let's see, inside the New City passenger train. Oh crap, I didn't get that far.
Rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwatodai.
Iwatodai, huh? What's with the blue butterfly? Don't actually answer that question, I actually know.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
The butterfly is based on some... Oh, you arrived late. And we will... it's almost midnight. We won't be talking about the blue butterfly, but maybe if we ever get around to, like, Persona 1, we will discuss it a little bit more. Not this game. It's not really explained in this game, so... Okay, that's a little weird. Oh, I guess it turned midnight, so all the power went off. Wait, that doesn't make sense. What the? Green. That's a little creepy. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. Okay, that's freaking creepy. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. Well, that's a little weird. What kind of place did I just move to? And why is the moon yellow and big when we were just looking at it? It is an eerily gigantic moon. Did I get sucked into it? What was that? It was just a transition, but still, it's kind of creepy. For this game, I asked that you keep spoilers to a minimum in the comments. Gekkoukan High School. Oh man, this is the door mentioned in your mission pamphlet. I'm not controlling this, it just goes really fast. Keep spoilers to a minimum, just in case people haven't played this before.
Welcome.
What the?
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Blue eyes. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I choose this fate of mine of... Okay, of my own free will. Basically, yeah, it's blank to sign your name. Basically, I'm choosing my fate. Okay, so I don't remember what the male first name is for Persona, but let's go ahead and type in hers. Make sure I'm spelling this right. So I believe that's Katone. Is it Katone Shiomi? I'm probably pronouncing her first name incorrectly. But anyway, that's the canonical, well, non-canonical, canonical first name, because she's not a canonical character. So, but anyway, this is going to be her name, so let's go ahead and just go for that this time.
Very well. Time
Who are you?
is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
Why do you have striped pajamas on? Like, what? The unknown boy disappeared, as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there?
That's a little creepy.
How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait.
What the?
Lights.
Okay, so something weird's going on.
So late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her.
Transfer
She'll
student, per
eventually be
usual.
moved to a room in the normal dorm.
Is it okay for her to be here?
I guess we'll
Normal
see.
dorm.
This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Isn't this a normal... Let's see. Nice to meet you. Why do you have a gun? Isn't this a normal dorm?
Oh, of course it is.
Not quite. It's a co-ed dorm for one thing, and there are other differences as well. I'll explain later. It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your things should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Okay, well that was a little weird. Dormitory, 3rd floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Let's see, I signed a contract.
What's this about a contract?
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Wait, did you not see the little boy running around?
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Well, is the entire town populated by coffins? What do you mean?
You know what Never mind. It seems like you're all right.
Apparently I don't get to
You
ask
better
about the
get
coffins.
going.
Which I have major questions for.
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Okay. Sure, we can save them for later. Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Alright. I'm just gonna ignore the help here. So a couple things here. First of all, this is our room and what we'll be staying in this year. If you click on the right trigger, well, at least on the Vita, also on your controller, if you're using a controller in PSTV like I am, and actually it will light up everything that you can interact with. You've got a TV, you've got a desk, we've got a mirror, we've got a calendar, and we've got a bed. So I'm probably going to be having that on so you can see all the things that you can interact with. Otherwise, if you know what you can interact with and you don't need that, go ahead and just turn that off. I think it looks better without the little blips, but it's a lot easier to get around if you have never played the game before. There's not much that we can check out right now, but the one thing we can look at is the calendar. Feel free to look at what's going on here. It kind of shows off, the moon cycles. These little things right here tell you if there's like a holiday or when midterms are. So it's kind of useful if you're not going to be following a guide to look at this so you know when things are going to happen and what days are available and that sort of stuff. We can't do anything today, so let's just go ahead and go to sleep and get go to bed early there. Okay. Yes?
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Are you speaking through the
Good
towel?
morning. Did you
I know it's supposed to be through a door, but it doesn't sound like a door.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Sure,
Okay,
totally.
Then let's go.
Inside the new city passenger chain, Anahazaru. Oh god, Zuru?
Bet your last school wasn't like
I'm
that,
never
huh?
gonna get it.
This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
It doesn't
Our
help
stop
when
is
it
Port
like
Island
moves on its
Station
own,
at
so
the
I don't
end
have
of the
time to
line.
catch
From
my
there, we walk. Have you ever
pronunciation
heard of
from my
Tatsumi
brain.
Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it
Okay,
now.
so we're going to Gekkoukan High, which is the middle of a man-made island. Wow, that is a hell of a lot fancier than the last game we played.
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekkoukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from
Weren't you
here,
wearing a
right?
patch on your
You
shoulder
should go see your homeroom teacher first.
yesterday?
The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
I'll be alright.
Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
Wait, why? Alright, there were many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Okay, yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just ignore the instructions, and let's go ahead and just talk to some people around here. Two students are talking. Hey, Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homerooms posted? It's right there. You're in Class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. Don't make me watch you all the time. Who are you, my mother? Okay, well, they have an interesting relationship. Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Oh great, I have the worst teacher ever. I won't be talking to everyone in the game, but I'm going to be kind of doing some of this before we get really into the game. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, we're in different classes. Whatever. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her gang had to pull that one on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my neighbors can take this. Alright, I get it. You want me to order some of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Alright, well let's start by talking to the vendor here. So there's a couple things that she sells that are pretty important. The first are the Yanbigans. Yanbigans remove fatigue from you, so to put you into the correct... so there's like different frames of mind. There is great, good, tired, and sick. And if you're tired or sick, bad things can happen. So the great and the good, you'll usually be in good, but you want to make sure you're that. And then you've got some food items and a book cover, but we can't really afford all that stuff. Let's go ahead and check the bulletin board here. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Let's look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. And looks like we're going to be in Class F this year. You look closer and notice that the name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. It seems that you'll be in the same class as her. Good news. Alright, so you want to go this way. And let's go ahead and stop by and talk to these guys. A man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. Do you see? Every man must have this passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic! The teachings of Bushido are important then as they are now. I apologize for his accent. I'm going to try and do the best that I can to say what he says, but I may just say it in normal English without that z, because there's going to be a lot of z's in his conversations. Just letting you know. Yes, yes, yes. You may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of samurai flows through you just the same. I seem to be having fun. Let's talk to them again. And there must have been tears in Masamune's eyes then, yes. A fascinating lesson. Do you test your students on these histories? I'm guessing it's supposed to be these, but these histories? Ah, of course I do. Alright, well, let's talk to this girl down here. Strange. It says this is the library here. But I was just in one down the hall. Was that just another classroom? I'm lost too. We got the nurse's office. She's got the little sweat bubbles above her head. Let's go to the faculty office. Let's go ahead and head in.
Oh, are you the new student?
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, it's me.
11th grade, correct?
Yes. The teacher is flipping through pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Toriumi, huh? I'm pleased to meet you.
Aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
All right. So to the first assembly of the year.
Begin the new school year.
Oh, how typical.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb: if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When
You can't see his eyes behind those
life,
glasses.
This means...
Nice mustache, by the way. The principal continues with his speech. You can hear the students around you whispering about something. It's probably me, because I'm a transfer student.
Got a transfer student? Yep. I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
It doesn't seem like the rumors will stop anytime soon. Alright, well, early morning to after school. Homeroom is over. Your first after-school session is about to begin.
Sup, dude?
What the?
You look like a deer in headlights.
Nice hat. Who are you?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so.
Okay,
Anyway,
so I guess he's a bit of a womanizer?
That we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Yeah, it took me by surprise.
You too?
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the
Who are
way,
you?
do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you, walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like
Yukari's
that.
just like,
I
why?
mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny.
Oh,
You
so
got
she does
that,
archery, huh?
Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever
don't believe you.
have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
Thanks.
No
Sure.
prob. My door's always open, so to speak.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. Junpei caught up with you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the dorm. Of course he did.
Check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
And we will be, don't you worry. You made small talk with Junpei while walking back. We'll be joining clubs, as you would expect. They have to do with their social links. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. I'm gonna go and just ignore this for right now.
Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for welcoming me back here. Okay, so first of all, before I talk to anybody, there's a TV here. You turned on the television. It's a trend that might just spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime and they're all over town now. The blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. The TV will often talk about things that are happening, and I will be checking in on it on a regular basis, if not almost every night, just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on in the story. Like I said, the TV, like the news, will talk about things that are going on. Sometimes it's kind of useless, but it's kind of funny to do, so let's go ahead and talk to Mitsuru over here. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. And we will. Oh, hi, what are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. You're probably tired, huh? Maybe you should get to bed early tonight. Real quick over here, there is a bathroom. Let's go ahead and go into the women's restroom. Now, this doesn't waste any time. I did wash my hands. You can hear it right there. Your mind wanders as you wash your hands. What should you do today? So the bathrooms, what they do is they kind of give you an idea of things that you can do to increase social links and attributes. So just a heads up. All right, so we've got the second floor hallway. In here, we've got a vending machine, and you can buy a variety of different items here. We're not going to buy anything, but just keep this in mind. Let's see, vacant room, vacant room, vacant room, Akihiko's room. The nameplate says Akihiko. There's someone inside. Is that Mitsuru? I'm busy now, sorry, but can you come back later? Alright, well I guess I won't be meeting him tonight. Let's go upstairs. Akihiko is the male name, so it is a guy. There's another vending machine up here, but they sell the same stuff. We've got Yukari's room, Mitsuru's room, 2 more vacant rooms, and then my room. But we can actually go up to the 4th floor here, so let's go ahead and meander up this way. They've got a locked room, which says the door's locked. What's in this room? I don't know. More bathrooms and the rooftop. There's a notice on the door. Do not open. If open, close it. Alright, so that's all we can really do tonight. So if you click the square button on your Vita or controller, you can kind of warp around. You can go to town. Well, we can't. We're not allowed to go out yet. You can go to any of the floors, or we can warp to our room where we're going to go. And we can't do anything tonight, so we're going to just go straight to sleep. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
Confident student.
People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the
Apathy
news
syndrome.
quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to
What
be
is that
them.
face?
Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
Okay, so I'm guessing... I don't know. Who is it?
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Oh, well, apparently that is Akihiko, so... Alrighty. You overhear a conversation. Oh yes, we get to eavesdrop in this game too. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No? Not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming! It's coming!" Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? The first bell has rung. Alright. So yeah, we'll be getting rumors and stuff via eavesdropping on people as we're walking around. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzu Kasai. Why him? I'd much rather teach Itsubo Kubuta. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, my Japanese is still not very good and I apologize. He became famous as a singer, but also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's him in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's, there we go, book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Psst. What does she like? It's the second answer here. Utsubo Kubota. I'm trying. That's right. So you were listening to me after all. What was that? Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon. Oh, you're welcome. You hear your classmates whispering. Katone gave her the answer. She must pay attention in class. And we became slightly more popular, which means that our charm increased. So there's a couple different things about kind of how this works, which the class has ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you go back to the dorm, which we haven't checked. I actually haven't shown off that screen. I'll get there, don't worry. Soon. The dormitory lounge.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Sophisticated gentleman.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
Ikutsuki.
Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
No, good, I won't feel bad about screwing up your name then.
Regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Alright, so why did you come here?
You, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
Who else lives
there are
here?
only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
I saw something
you saw
odd.
Something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Sure. Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
No, I'm good.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
That was a very bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. Okay, like I said, I'm apologizing right now for all of that, like, very quickly flipping through screens that you can't read. I may turn off the automatic flipping, because this is getting a little ridiculous. What is this music?
Working hard? So,
or hardly
how's
working.
She doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
The dark hour? So we've heard apathy syndrome and dark hour. Okay, so in the back alley of Tatsumi Port Island...
This sucks.
What sucks? Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Midnight, huh? Oh hey, it's that clock again. And it turns green and shatters. That's kind of strange. Oh my god, there's blood spilling out of the walls.
What the?
Like, seriously, what the hell?
What's happening to me?
Oh. Oh my. Well, I'm sorry for your misfortune. I don't even know what's going on. That was also very creepy. Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour.
Exposition,
The only
exposition,
question that
exposition.
remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
They?
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Yeah, can you, like, not watch me when I have my clothes off? Oh, look, I'm sleeping still. Master? Wait, somebody, who's calling me master? Okay, well that's a little creepy. Oh, look, it's a door. Okay, we went in the door. Are we in an elevator? We're going up, like we're in a lift.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Mysterious
My name
old
is
gentleman.
I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
You're creeping me out.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
So does everyone sign that contract? The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so.
Your
only
eyebrows,
ask
eyes,
one
and nose are
thing
creeping me
in
out.
return, that you abide by the contract.
Are those doors
assume
to the right and
responsibility
left of
for
him?
the choices you make.
I don't
That
get
is
it.
fine for now. Hold on to this.
We are definitely in an elevator. Hold on to what? Obtained velvet key.
There is still one more resident of this room
Oh.
who
Well,
unfortunately
where are they?
could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps.
Well, I guess it's
Till
gonna
we
have to
meet
be another
again.
time, because, you know, if we're not doing that now. Nice chair, by the way. Okay, well, that was a little weird. You feel like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. There's so much apathy in that one comment. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like this, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class. What? Why do you have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. Oh, but we have classic literature today, and that means we're stuck with nasty old Ikota. Yes, so here's the thing. You can actually sleep in class. I am Mr. Ikota. We'll be teaching you classic literature. Now, if you sleep during class, you go from whatever level you are to the next one. So if you're good, you go to great. If you are, you know, whatever. And that could be useful, but if you stay awake, your academics goes up. And we want the academics more than we want the increase in, well, health. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan this all year. Some say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. We're going to stay awake. Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on the syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture, and our academics has increased. That was just awkward. You met Yukari at the shoe boxes and decided to go back together. Okay, so we are at Polonia Mall. There we go.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekkoukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
Well, that's no fun. It's crowded from students on their way back to the school. Actually, I need to click on this one. My apologies. I'll try and read things,
Welcome
but, you know. Let's do that. There we go. The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by the moonlight once in a while. Well, let's do something real quick here. Oh, I actually can't do that yet. Never mind. Well, what we're going to do today, first of all, if you click on the little S symbol here, it's the sign-in sheet. And actually, anywhere you see this S symbol, that means save. You can save, go back to your room, or do nothing. Well, we're going to save here. And, yeah, I've got no data in here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and save on the first one here. And I'm going to end this here. So next time, I mean, we have a ton of story we still have to get through, and I apologize for, you know, taking so long, but I want to make sure that everything's read to you guys and that everyone who we can talk to is possibly talked to. There are a ton of NPCs in this game that have interesting things to say, so we'll definitely want to talk to them and there's, you know, and see what they have to say. Sometimes these symbols actually stick around even if you don't have things on, because you want to be able to see where you can go. Just FYI on that. Real quick here, looking at the screen to the top right that I actually can't get to. Oh, I actually can get to up here. It tells you the moon cycle, so that's pretty awesome. I actually really approve of that. That way you can keep a close eye on it just in case, I don't know, maybe you track the moon, whatever. Anyway, so I will see you next time. We've got tons of story to go, and some really cool stuff will hopefully happen, and we won't just putz around, but I will see you then.